Hey guys, so we're gonna talk about grid views in details. Grid view is one of the most useful widgets in Flutter. When you are really working on Flutter, it is one of the most useful widgets in Flutter. Grouping your things here and there is really stressed up. So if you get to know how to use grid views, it really helps you a lot to get to know how to organize your files. And that is what we're going to do in this video. And as you know, just going to take our time and dive a little bit deep. Alright, so starting up with a grid view, I have just a scaffold with a stateful widget, and I have an app bar with a title of grid view. I have a body with a center widget, and each child has a text widget with a grid view text in there. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to add a grid view to this body, and there are so many types of grid views, and we have the gridview.builder, and then we have the gridview.count. So in this video we're just going to use the gridview.count, then we see the way forward. So just start up saying grid view, then you say dot count, right? That is what we're going to tackle for today. So when you have the grid view dot count, it really means a lot, right? But inside the grid view we have something called a primary. So with the primary, I'm just going to set it up to false. Okay, and we have something called the cross axis, right? So before we come to the cross axis, let's just specify the children. And grid view also contains widgets, right? Grid view also contain widgets, so is a type of widget which can contain children, right? So basically it is very simple. What I'm going to say in here inside the children is I'm just going to add up a container, and inside within this container I'll just like to add a padding, edge insert, and this is going to be .all, and I'm just going to set a value to 8.0. Okay, perfect. And I'll just set a color to this. Let's make it blue whilst we are working with a blue color. All right, so this really looks very perfect. Let's just add a text, a child to this, and that is going to be a text. And I'm just going to say maybe grid view, let's say grid text 1. That is cool. All right, so once we have this, we can go ahead and then add another child. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this container. Let me just scroll it up. Just copy this container, paste it 4 times, just like this, and that is actually going to make it looks quite awesome. Now when we are working with grid view, which is gridview.count, we have something called the cross axis count. It's really important. It is required. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say cross axis count. That is the cross axis count. Let's set it up to 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the main axis spacing to 10 and the cross axis spacing to 10. So basically what it does is it has a cross axis count, and it has a main axis spacing, and it has a cross axis spacing as well. All right, so let's just save this, and there you go, we have it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna add up a padding to this, and I'm just gonna set this up to 20. Save this, and it should be able to work like this. So basically this is how we add grid view to our project. And this is a hard coding of a grid view. This is just a grid view.count. So if you want to add GridView to your project, this is the easiest way and the simplest way to add up grid views. Let's do a recap here. What did we do? We added a gridview.count widget, and we added a padding, which is edge inset for all 20, and we set a cross axis count. And you know, the cross axis count, we can make it 4, and all the 4 will be in just one row, just like this, right? Okay, so that is how the counts really works. And then we added the main spacing. It is 10. We can really change it up to 20, and that is actually gonna take out the spaces here, and we can do the same thing for the cross axis, and it's gonna make it, you know, something like the same thing. And also bear in mind that this is fully scrollable. When I talk of scrollable, let's assume I want to add more containers right here, hard-coded containers. They are 4, they are 8 now. It is fully scrollable, right? So you can add the number of you can really add a number of widgets you want to add in there, and it's actually going to work perfectly fine. Alright guys, okay, so this is how GridView actually works. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And also, if you have any comments, just keep it in the comment section below, and I will be very happy to get in touch with you guys. Until then, have a nice day, and iSoft Original is out.